Troy, Cassandra. Oh, Cassandra was shy about getting involved with a god, and she wasn't sure she loved him. But, of course, as he was a god, he was very smart, incredibly handsome, and very persistent. He offered to teach her many things, how to connect with her deepest gifts, including the gift of prophecy, if from an analytical perspective. After some time, and quite a bit of resistance, she finally said yes. They spent time together. Apollo taught her, and she did learn many things. But even so, eventually, she had to tell him that she didn't love him, and she wouldn't sleep with him. Oh, this rejection made Apollo furious. He could not take his gift back from her, as gods cannot take back gifts they've given. So, he cursed her. You will have the gift of prophecy, Cassandra, but no one will ever believe you. And it was true. Cassandra had great intuition. The gift, prophecy. But when she told people what was to come, no one ever believed her. And eventually, she began to doubt herself. Because if no one ever believed her, I mean, what did she really know anyway? And in time, because she was not heard, she just stopped speaking her truth. So this Cassandra and Apollo in us, how do we find the dance in the world, in our partnerships, in ourselves, between thinking and feeling, between reason and intuition?
fancy legs, hot stuff, rang in my head for the week after.
The first time I got my period, I was in junior high school. I was wearing all white. I had to walk down the auditorium aisle all the way down to where the teacher was.
The first time I shaved my head, I felt so light. People mistook me for a guy. It felt good.
The first time I felt unconditional love was when I gave birth to my child. trips to pick up and drop off kids. 3 emails. Phone call to mayor. Reach out to the Syrian community. Be completely free sexually, but don't be perceived as sexy. Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Meditation and yoga practice. Reach out to that person whose feelings you may have hurt. Visit your dying friend. Visit the friend of your recently deceased. The husband of your friend who just died. Sex with husband. Clean out chicken coop. Learn all the lines of Hamlet. You might not be smart enough or clever enough, not smart enough, not clever, not smart, 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 not clever, not smart. Bring neighbor to the hospital. Walk the dog. Call your mother. Oh, right. She's dead. Yelled at children. Meditate. Cry. Apologize. Yelled at children. Book with airline. Buy wedding present. A backlash of the women's movement. Do it all. While cleaning, dishes mess, floor garbage, dishes mess, floor garbage, and feeding, shop, chop, cook and serve, 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 and fucking, yes, I really want to fuck now, and all while being a brilliant parent. Nah, didn't anybody tell you? Parenting ain't got no value no more, ain't got no value no more. Parenting ain't got no value no more. Work, 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 Three more trips to pick up kids. Call insurance agent. Soul retrieval. Sex with husband. Manage your biography. You did this, and this wasn't your fault. You did this, and this was your fault. Body, blame, guilt, shame. 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 Body, blame, guilt,
I think there was a real backlash to the women's movement. I mean, I absolutely believe a woman should be able to do whatever she wants, be whomever she wants to be. There should be choice, absolute choice. But somehow, choosing to be home has no value. Choosing to be a mom, it's like, yeah, it's like it has no value in our society. I think it's the most important thing a person can do. Raise a healthy, balanced, caring human being. I love being a mom. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I still struggle with value. I don't make very much money. I'm married. I have a good husband. I'm married to a good man. He's supportive, hardworking. But somehow, I feel I should be making more money. I should be able to be independent if I needed to be. Somehow, in this partnership, I feel I should be contributing more. And yet I'm doing the best that I can. And frankly, I do a lot. And somehow we've made it work. We've been lucky. I've still had my hand in my work, my vocation. I've been lucky this way, to have both a creative working life and my family. If I needed to, I could make more money. I wish I didn't worry about this. But I do still think that my choosing to mostly parent is the most difficult, radical choice I could have made. And I wouldn't change it.
I don't have kids. It makes me crazy when people ask about it. I can't have kids. I don't want to have kids. You pick.
I thought it would be easier by now. I need to make money. I studied psychology, I did a freelance practice, I do body work now. But I'm tired of it. I mean, I'm 67. I really just want to dance. I danced when I was younger, I was good. But I came from working class parents and they were like, you're not gonna make money doing that.
So I'd have to wait for them to leave. I'd put on the music, get out the mirror, I'd dance, dance. I was in my glory. I just want to dance now. But I need to make money, and I'm all alone. I just thought it'd be easier by now.
It just frustrates me to see these women getting pregnant so they don't have to do their jobs. I mean, go back to work. You can get childcare. It's like they want a man to support them and don't want to do real work. I think of Christine Lagarde. She's the head of the International Monetary Fund. She's so high up. She has kids. She does both. Well, yes, I know she hires people. Yes, I heard that she has some regrets about not being with her children. When I was growing up, my parents always worked. My mother, well, of course, my father, they always put their careers first. My brother and sister and I were always second.
He came to me when I needed him the most. He offered love and support at a vulnerable time. He waited patiently, being a friend, convincing me that we would be perfect and never end. So I gave in, and I moved in. Moved out of state despite the advice of my parents and my friends. And I stayed. I was strong-minded. I knew what was best for me. And he was. At least then. So I stayed. What is this? This control, this confinement. I can't leave my house without an escort? You have to pick me up, drop me off? What? I can't wear what I want and feel confident? Draped in baggy clothes concealing my body from the world, feeling more and more isolated from my friends and my family. Yet, I stayed. He pulled a gun on me, pointed it to my head. He laughs. Just wanted to see how you'd react, he said. I told no one. A gun. And I stayed. He took my youngest child out of the country, restricted my phone. I couldn't make any calls. Jealous. He'd asked me if I thought a man on the street looked attractive. And if I said, yeah, they're okay. He said I wanted to do them. Trying to escape, I left. But I went back. Back to the never-ending arguing and hitting and pushing. And then it happened. He pulled me down the stairs by my braids. He held me in a choke position until I passed out. When I woke up, he already called the cops, pretending to be the victim. Him! When the cops came, they begged me to press charges. But I didn't. But now I realize I can't stay with you. I will not stay with you. So no, I rise, I rise out of this confinement, out of this control, out of this abuse. I'm no longer lost, no longer stuck, no longer broken. You did not break me. But I'm stronger. Stronger for my kids. Stronger for victims of domestic abuse. I'm stronger for me. I have found my inner strength. And now I stay. I stay with me.
I still have so much shame about things long ago done. Maybe my relationship to sexuality is so skewed because I didn't understand, couldn't separate love and attention from touch. It came so early in forms that were not right. Maybe I just didn't understand, couldn't separate love and attention from touching and contact. Maybe I can learn to forgive me, myself. It is not, get out of here! Get out of here, 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 get out of here! I tried to keep him away, but I couldn't. Maybe I just gave up. Maybe I just didn't understand. Maybe, just maybe I can learn to forgive me, myself.
Why does the monster come out when she doesn't get her way? Salome, cutting off heads because of suffering.
The sexual misconduct of men.
I'm not justifying
The monster!
but
The rapes. The fondling.
The
ogling.
the being left alone in a room, alone on a bed with no sheets, my clothing taken away, only my necklace on a stand by the table. A joint held up next to my mouth as he was fucking me, so that every breath was an inhale. It felt like he injected something into my vagina. I don't know. I couldn't move.
No. No. Stop. Leave me
No.
alone. Leave me alone.
Stop.
Leave me alone.
No.
Leave me alone.
Alone.
Stop.
Leave me alone.
No.
Stop.
Stop.
No.
Leave me.
Leave me alone.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
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 Leave me alone.
No.
Leave me alone.
Alone.
Leave me alone.
No. No.
No. Stop. Leave me alone.
Everything gonna be alright. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to forgive. As I learn the causes of who I am, as I forgive others who hurt me, I'm more able to forgive myself. Or maybe it's because I'm coming into better contact with who I am and what has caused me to be this way. I can begin to forgive myself. And in seeing how my suffering caused my behavior, I can better imagine, understand how someone who caused me suffering came to be who they were, from their own experiences and suffering. So in forgiving myself, I can forgive him.
HB 481. Who's what? HB 481.
Whose body?
Not government, dictate what a woman can and cannot do with her body, with her life. Her life. Her life. It is not It is not Each woman must be able to make her decisions.
Abortion.
Joyce.
A choice no one wants to have to choose.
Miscarriage.
Something deep inside you didn't want to lose.
Do
My son has had a traumatic brain injury. He's amazing. He may never be able to live independently. What will happen when I get too old or die? Who will take care of him?
My son was in a motorcycle accident when he was 18. He was killed.
My husband died last year.
My son committed suicide.
My son committed suicide.
I lost my baby daughter in a car accident. I was driving.
My heart shivered with tenderness when she held on to my legs to keep from falling, and I hoisted her up close, very near my heart, which turned her into a very happy kitten, laughing with her tiny baby hands. I felt her. I felt her when she cried with her little blue cries, her fluttering breath. I was absorbed by that sad, cute face that knew how to turn my hands into playthings and play at the wind with me, with her when she raised her big eyes to me and embraced the sun as a newfound puppy, and in the starless nights when the moon hid herself with a girlish little jump, I felt learning to color my feelings, holding on tight to your lucky ball and to create worlds that fly upon easy wings, such as my little girl, who one day departed to a better place, a universe of stars
light that tears me up in pieces. Where have you gone, girl of mine? Where has your love gone?
I feel footsteps close to me. I hear your laughter that remains within me without you. But I feel you in the warmth of embraces, in wee voices. I wanted to tell you, my sweet little girl, that my legs still feel your tiny baby hands reaching up to me. I felt her, and I still do. But one day, she was gone. My girl, my daughter. Oh, give my heart back to me. My heart back to me.
I'm scared of my vagina. I don't look at it too much. I don't think about it too much. After some childhood sexual trauma, I've regarded the thing as if it had teeth. This hasn't been exactly assisted by my 17-year-old sex life. Boys think my vagina has teeth too. So, after it all happens, I end up feeling a lot more gross about it than I did before. Because if he wouldn't touch it, there must be something wrong with it. Right?
Vaginas and pussies and yonis. Oh my. I'll show up at the table again and again and again. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa.
This beautiful goddess, grounded, competent, capable, compassionate light. The act of the forefront, center, clear thinking, and intuitive, luscious and delightful, kind and altruistic.
These times are poignant, the winds have shifted, prayers to the waters, women at the center, all vessels open to give and receive. Let's see the system right down to its knees.
Tribe of the Sacred Heart, Scar Clan.
This is the woman who waited on you at the restaurant.
This is the woman you see on the street that catches your eye.
This is the woman that was your grandmother.
This is the woman you make love to.
This is the woman who gave birth to you.
This is the woman who gave birth to your children.
This is the woman
who holds the world's sorrows.
This is the woman who fills the world with joy. This is the woman